Good morning.
What's up, dude?
Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. I think of the Flintstones.
Yeah, I remember that part. They just wouldn't quit singing.
No, they kept going on and on and on and on.
Start up over and
That
over.
was the Water Buffalo.
Yeah, the Royal, the
Water
Order of the, or whatever it was.
Was it? Yeah, the Water
Was
Buffalo.
The Grand
Poobah. Poobah.
Yes.
The Grand Poobah. Yeah, the Grand Poobah.
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Happy anniversary to us. Sorry.
Friday.
Yep.
Now, it's not our anniversary on this station because we had a morning show together for a year and a half on 96.7 The Coast.
Right.
Marco Pass.
Which is our sister station right across the hall. You've heard us talk about it multiple times before.
Yeah. So we have a little bit of an anniversary. It's the radio anniversary. It's
Thank you for
3 years of us working together on a morning show.
And just for the record,
I can't believe we made it. We didn't.
I can't believe you put up with me that long.
Radio divorce court. He just always wants to do the weather. I don't understand.
How come he gets to give the temps and I don't? No, just kidding.
Exactly.
I will say this though.
Yeah.
We met once in January of 2021.
Before we started working together. We briefly chatted a little bit, like for half an hour or something like that. It was technically an interview with the owner of the company.
Yes.
It was also my job before going in there was to size up Cindy.
Like, where could we put her?
Yeah, and we were looking.
And I was a lot smaller then.
I was a lot bigger then. Anyway, I was. The more I listened to her talk, and the more we talked about radio and things, I said she needs to be a co-host. That's where we need to put her.
Thank you, Victoria.
Yeah. So it was a perfect fit. We get along very well together. We like doing radio together and have a lot of fun. And we're having fun this morning too.
And Shelly's here.
Here comes Shelly. Still sporting her new do.
Well, I mean, it's not going anywhere.
No.
It's not getting any longer.
But I know how new do's go.
Yeah.
They morph back into the old do.
Well, the old do was much longer.
Yes, true.
So,
see, she could have donated to the Great Cut.
Honey, I could not. My hair is so fine and so thin.
Not good enough.
Well, no. You might have been able to put it on a Barbie doll. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
I mean, it looks like I've got a lot more hair. Feel this.
Oh, it does look.
Yeah, I really
it's
have
very lightweight hair. It's very lightweight,
thin and fine.
I have that's me.
Does dog
have a lot of it?
He actually likes it. I'm surprised.
It's cute.
He said I was on the cusp of it being too short. And I get it, because he's never seen me with short hair. I've never seen me with short hair.
Dead air.
Well, you know, we are.
We have dead air.
Dead air, according to Perrin. What the heck is going on? All right, the computer glitched for a second. Okay, thank you for that, Perrin.
Perrin, you are
Perrin's
wonderful.
our honorary programmer.
Apparently so. Expect your check next week.
Yep, we heard it kick in,
was
alone by heart. For some reason, the computer went and froze. Good morning, Jerry.
But yeah, I haven't had short hair since I was like a little girl.
Okay.
Last time I had my hair that short, my 28-year-old was like 3 months old.
Yeah, like I haven't had it since I think the last time I cut my hair, I cut my own hair. I think maybe I was in 8th grade and I cut my hair by myself and it was down to my butt.
Oh, wow.
And,
Crystal Gable style.
Yeah.
Right?
And I came out, my mom went,
Yeah.
but it didn't look bad. So what's going on?
We're celebrating our 3-year anniversary as a morning team.
Wow.
Together
Has it been 3 years?
3, not on this station, but between the two.
Just between the two. Holy cow.
It has been 3 years.
That is insane.
So.
Well, happy anniversary.
Did you just moo?
She said, "Holy cow!"
Yeah, and you went moo.
You went,
Okay.
You know, there's part of Bob Saget's in me.
Oh.
The corny joke. You know,
Okay.
before they called them dad jokes, they were Bob Saget.
They were Bob Saget.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it.
He was pretty raunchy when he wasn't on Full House.
Oh, you know,
yeah,
there was
he
two
was.
sides to him.
Yeah. There was Dad
Yeah.
on Full House,
Yeah.
and then there was Bob Saget.
If you go over to whoever streamed it, after Bob died, a bunch of comedians got together and did a roast.
Yes.
And it was
pretty raw.
raunchy, man.
Yeah, before he died. Yeah, I remember the roast of Bob Saget. I remember that.
Yeah. And but the Bob Saget we all know is Tanner.
Yeah.
Danny Tanner.
Danny
Tanner.
on Full House.
Yep.
And the America's Funniest Home Videos.
Yep.
You'll love that. And, You know,
Yeah.
corny as it was, she still laughed every time he told you.
Exactly.
So,
Good
anyway.
Lord.
So what are you
Yep.
doing this weekend?
This weekend, what am I doing? I'm cleaning the
Were you
heck out of my
working- Were
house.
you working last night?
I was working last night.
What were all
Did
the
I look pretty good
helicopters
for
doing?
being? I want to say it's probably the military doing training and touch and go and stuff because they were right next
Well, I thought they
to
were
the
going to touch
911
and go
center.
and
Well-
just delay.
Well, there
Yeah.
was. I will say this: there's 3 helicopters. I
Yeah.
could tell they were military that
Mhm.
took off right sometime around 9.
We're talking
They
about
just took off and they're
the Manteo Airport
Yes.
area.
Yeah,
that's
Dare
where-
County.
Yeah.
That's kind of where we all.
Yeah.
So I saw the 3 take off and they like headed north. I'm
Yes.
like, okay,
Right.
that's good. But then they didn't come back. But then, like 20 minutes later,
Mhm.
there was one helicopter that I thought it was landing on my house.
Mhm.
It literally was.
Yeah.
But I went out on my deck because we had our back door open last night with
Mhm.
letting the pretty breeze in, and I didn't see any lights. There was like no,
Yeah.
you couldn't see the helicopter. It was
No,
flying
they'll-
around,
they'll
and
do that.
it was dark. But then there was
Yeah.
all these red lights over at the airport itself.
Yes.
And then there was this one light that was really, really bright that like was shining towards my house that I
Well, you
never
know, the
see.
911 center is right next to the
Uh-huh.
airport. So you've
Uh-huh.
got the 911 center, the
Mhm.
aquarium's across the street, and then
So
right
you
next
get
to
the
us
full
is the
blunt-
dog thing.
brunt
Yes,
of
because
it.
when I pulled up to work last night, it was loud, like loud enough that I was like, is our big generator going? And then I realized, oh,
Helicopter.
military's in yeah.
So let me ask you, without giving away any of the 911 secrets,
Mhm.
can't talk about it. So if I get too
She'll have to
close
kill
that-
us if she does.
Do you guys get phone calls when stuff happens in the community? Do they call 911 and go, "What was that?"
Yes,
Really? Or
Yeah.
what was that siren for?
yes, all the time.
Because people, I noticed living here in Dare County, people are so interested
Yes.
in knowing, having to know
Mhm.
what that siren was for.
Yes, a lot of times we don't have dead air, right?
No.
Okay, good.
Kid parent?
Now
You guys
I'm paranoid.
She's
Uh,
paranoid.
Paranoid, exactly. Yeah, we've had calls many times in
Right.
the past where people will call, like if it's especially in the middle of the summer, and you've got people here from like the Midwest and stuff.
Uh-huh.
They'll be freaking out if they're down like on Hatteras Island and the sirens go off,
What's that?
and they're like, "Is there a tornado coming? I mean, do we need
Right.
to take shelter and stuff?" We're like,
That
"No,
makes
no, 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 no.
sense.
That's
Yeah, I
the
get
fire department. They're just getting paged out for something."
Yep.
But yeah, they freak out. You know, I had somebody call me and like was in literal tears one time because they thought it was a tsunami warning, and I said, "Honey, no, it's okay.
Parents
Everything's
says
all
it's
right."
called get a scanner.
Yeah, well, you know.
Gary,
Well, that's
so-
addictive.
Gary said 57 and really moist in Cleveland.
Oh,
At least
dear.
it's not chunky- at
Hello,
least it's not chunky
Gary.
moist.
Chunky moist.
See, isn't it gross?
That's
Isn't it?
gross.
With a thumb.
Oh my
Sorry.
Lord.
Thumbs up.
Oh dear.
Oh, Lord have
My
mercy.
friend hates that thumb. She hates that thumb so
Oh,
bad.
the Facebook meme.
You send her something. If she says do this and da 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 da, and you send her like
A
that,
thumbs
she's
up.
like, "Let me tell you what you can do with that thumb."
Sit
She
and
does
spin.
not.
Oh, you're talking
like-
about the yellow thumb?
Yeah,
Sit and spin.
Yes, there's that thumb, and then there's the reply of just K. She said, "Are you really that lazy that you can't type an O
Okay.
before that K?"
Or spell out the word. O,
Exactly.
A, A.
I'm like, oh.
See, my brother always says 5522, which is 10-4.
Oh,
He always says
Well, that's
5522.
extra effort. How do you can't diss that?
I don't know. He goes 5522. And I just say 10-4.
I would smack him. I
Mhm.
just
5-5.
on
He
principle.
5522s it all the time,
My husband and I have code. Like if he I'll type LU,
which
and
is
he-
love you.
which is love you, and he types LUAW, love you as well,
Oh.
because his former wife used to type LU2,
Different kind.
and
Ah.
I said,
No,
"Let
no,
me
no.
tell you something, Bucko. That's not gonna fly because
Right on.
I've got to have something that's mine."
Parents said, yes, I'm not lazy. And Wendy said, good morning and happy anniversary. No, see, Mr. D, if I say love you, he'll say ditto,
Ditto. Yeah.
Ditto.
like Ghost,
Mhm.
just like Ghost. I'm like, really? I get a ditto?
Yeah.
It's like, well, I could
All
say,
right, we're going
I
to talk
could say
about
Xerox.
St. Patrick's Day weekend.
Yes, and I might be in the parade. We'll see.
All right.
All right, I'm off
Oh.
to do my thing. Have a good weekend.
All right.
um,
Thanks, Shelley.
Toodles.
I didn't ask about the candy.
Your station for the killer hits 102.5 in the Sharper Corner. Lou Graham and Company and Cold as Ice.
I am all of a
Not-
sudden.
Don't have anything to Why are you putting a sweater on?
Because
You
I'm all of a sudden
cold?
cold. I
Right?
literally just got cold.
You were
Maybe it
playing
was
the
the.
song out in your mind.
No, I'm thinking this song was an influence.
Okay, well, you know the air just turned on in the studio, so it blows right on you. So
Oh, maybe
all
that's what it was. Okay.
It is 8:11. Bill and Cindy Lonnie, killer hits all day. We've got no chance of ice around here. It's gonna be a nice weekend.
Sunny, warm, 75 today along the coast, 80 inland. Mostly cloudy tonight. Chance of showers developing late this evening down to 50. Cloudy before clearing off tomorrow morning. High 57 along the coast, 65 inland. And then on Sunday for the St. Patty's Day Parade, partly sunny and 70.
Right now we have 58 in Edenton, 56 in Grandy, 56 also in Nags Head at 102.5 the Shark. St. Patty's Day weekend.
Yep. St. Patrick's Day is on Sunday.
And there's a lot of tradition that goes behind this. And how did we end up in America with such a Irish celebration?
Well,
You know, and
I can
it's
explain
it's a
that.
wonderful celebration.
It is.
I'm,
It's
I'm looking forward to Sunday for sure.
just remember, though, if you do partake in the green type of adult drink,
Beer,
yeah, or anything else, have a designated driver.
absolutely.
I just want to put that out there. But St. Patrick's Day, named for Ireland's patron saint, is celebrated around the world, always on March 17th. Parades, other festivals too. The earliest recorded parade was actually held, they say, in 1601 in St. Augustine, Florida.
Oh, really?
The parade and a St. Patrick's Day celebration a year earlier were organized by the Spanish colony's Irish vicar, Ricardo Archer.
Okay.
And they say that New York City and their first St. Patrick's Day parade is one of the earliest. It took place, believe it or not, one took place in Boston in 1937 when a group of Irish Protestants gathered to honor their homeland saint.
Right.
They had Irish descent. So that's why they're like, hey, this is an opportunity for us to
Sure.
So as Irish Catholic immigrants came, as I said, the numbers started increasing, and they decided, hey, let's just make a huge parade out of this. And you realize that the parade in New York is 1.5 miles up Fifth Avenue in Manhattan.
Okay.
It's billed as the world's oldest and largest St. Patrick's Day parade. And according with tradition, they do a green line all along Fifth Avenue to mark the parade routes. And then, of course, floats and cars are banned from that procession. I don't know if you knew that or not.
So it's a walking parade.
We would not be allowed to do what we
Right.
do in Nags Head. But
Wow.
since the 1850s, the parade has been led by the 69th Infantry Regiment. The biggest St. Patrick's Day parade in New York was in 2002.
Okay.
300,000 marchers and 3 million spectators. Then, of course, COVID, whatever died down. But it does come back. And then, all around the United States, they do have parades. There's one in Boston and Georgia and Chicago. And of course, they throw the green in the river and everything else. And then we have the Kelly's 33rd annual St. Patrick's Day Parade
We sure
right here
do.
in Nags Head. It's the longest running St. Patrick's Day Parade in the state of North Carolina.
Very cool.
I'm not saying it's the longest.
It's the longest running.
The longest running, yeah, the route. And then I read somewhere also that there was a parade route that's only like 98 feet somewhere. Like, oh, okay, well, that's a heck of a parade. But,
Go around twice,
yeah.
guys.
that's actually in Arkansas, Hot Springs, Arkansas. It covers a
Really?
distance of 98 feet, but 30,000 people come to watch it.
Wow.
But
Like for our parade on Sunday,
Uh-huh.
just so everybody knows the deal. It's on the beach road,
it's 1 mile long.
Virginia Dare Trail. And it's supposed to get started what time? About 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock at Bladen Street,
Okay.
which is milepost 11.5. And it goes to Driftwood Street on Virginia Dare Trail, which of course is the beach road.
Right. And Cindy and I are going to be in the parade. We'll be
Mhm.
winking and waving, and we'll be tossing some candy out.
Yes.
Thanks to the folks at the Sugar Kingdom, Sugar Planet, stores all over the Outer Banks. They donated a bunch of candy for us to give to
A
you.
ton, and it is out of the world,
Yeah.
out of this world sweet.
It is pretty cool.
So make sure you bring a bag
yeah.
because you're going to be getting a lot of candy. It'll be kind of like Halloween, but it's on St. Patty's Day instead.
And if you missed the parade, you want your own candy, you can stop by any of those Sugar Kingdoms. They're good. They got Nags Head, Killable Hills, Corolla,
Yep.
and they're
Mhm.
building one in Southern Shores. You can't
Mhm.
miss that one because you drive right by it.
Yes,
So,
exactly.
But happy St. Patty's Day, everybody. Looking for a good weekend and a good time. Hope we see you winking and waving. Today, music on the way. Within 10 minutes, it'll be Bo time as well. I'll give you a keyword and a chance of free food from Bojangles coming up.
98 feet is a parade, and 30,000 people come to watch it.
Interesting.
Yeah, those are just some random stupid little facts of you and me and my.
Yeah.
Oh, Travis said throw him a greenie. I love. Oh, you know what? I don't have any greenies because I donated them to a friend of mine when my puppy passed.
Okay.
But she would get a greenie every night. Loved her some green, and we get the little ones because the big ones I'd have to break because I just felt like they were too much. So I'd get the little tiny ones.
Karen is
It's
correct.
Kitty Hawk, not Southern Shores. We would not have. Oh yes, because
Okay, so I'm off by about 150 feet. I'm sorry.
yeah, you're on the wrong side of the road.
I'm sorry.
North of the road.
And I feel your sentiment on that. I understand the whole deal. So,
All right, let's see here. Yes, parents, not lazy. See you in the parade Sunday. I will be waving at you all. Also, see you sometime next week. All right, you've got some stuff to pick up, Miss Foy. Good morning, Patty, and thank you. Good morning, Bethy. Victoria will be waving and wearing green with her stroller with Charlie.
oh, Gary's got a code.
Uh-oh. Hold on.
What's he saying? Is it like Shelly's code?
I'm thinking.
Okay.
Later, Tater. I don't know.
I don't see horseradish in there anywhere.
I don't either.
Huh.
And
That's weird.
I think it pollen. I keep this like,
Allergies are nuts.
this week I have been getting just little stupid tickles in my throat for no apparent reason.
Right.
And you can see pollen on the sound, by the way.
Oh wow.
LTAMMSP. Well, all right, so I was talking to my brother-in-law yesterday, and texting. And I said, hey, give me a call when you get a chance. He goes, right now I'm in, no, it starts with love too. Love to.
Love to all.
Sure. Yep.
Hmm.
Love to.
Love to Amish. No.
Love to the Amish makers of my yeah.
Right.
Yeah, love to Amish. I don't know.
Question mark.
Yeah, I
know.
agree.
Karen, the letters Gary is spelled out on this comment. We're trying to figure out what the code is.
Yeah. Dang it. I was gonna oh, yeah. No, not the pollen. What was it? Oh, brother-in-law. Yeah. Okay. So he said, not right now. In NY, or no, it says, or can't talk in NY, and then he put RN.
Okay.
And I'm like, NY, RN, what the heck?
Oh, Bethany.
Right now is RN. Oh no, Bethy's not good. Oh no, and you're taking care of the bean. Are you back from the bean? Or is the bean, are you still with the bean? Or with bean? And of
The
course,
grand bean.
yeah, the grand bean. Love to all. Miss oh, she's back. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I hope you don't have the row. I had the row last week, Bethy. It's love to all my morning face. But hold on. My morning show peeps. Maybe.
Yay!
Love to all my morning show peeps. Maybe.
If we get a coffee mug with
No
this,
row. Oh, Bethy doesn't have the row. Okay.
No row.
Thank goodness. The row sucks. I'm just gonna say the row sucks. And by the way, Mama Rosie finally tested negative on Wednesday. Yep. Yep. Love to all my morning show peeps. Love it. We're his peeps. We are his peeps. Word.
That's what Snoop Dogg does.
It's like, yeah. you gotta
Man, do I
you
look
gotta
like,
like jab
do I
it.
look like really white right now?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
100%. Good morning, Mike. It is a beautiful day. And yesterday, I went home and put on a tank top and a pair of shorts and was sitting out on my deck. And it was awesome. I have no voice in coughing up a storm.
Oh, wow.
I had the congestion coughing too, but I had the row. Just letting you know. You might want to, not that it really matters because there's nothing you can do really about it. But yeah. Oh, I know. We were talking about the whole 3 years. and how we had like we sat and talked in the beginning, and then we had to go to do our break. But
Yeah,
when we first just kind of chit chatted, he said this girl needs to be on a morning show thing or whatever. I started here. That was in the beginning of January.
Mhm.
I started here, came in on February 22nd. Good morning, Lori. And by the way, I had another corned beef sandwich this morning. It was so good. There was only one left, and that was my breakfast. And look here. Oh, and I found out the pickles were bread and butter pickles made by Boar's Head because I saw them in the
Michael,
store.
I'm sorry, buddy.
And then here's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, you did almost miss it, but you're awake. Okay.
Right.
So what happened? Oh yeah, then February 22nd I started, and I sat in the office in the beginning, and I was doing some things on like our websites and that kind of thing. But Bill and I really didn't know each other, and they decided March 15th is when you guys are going to start the morning show.
Yeah.
So we just I came in, sat down, and went, yep. But the week before that was March Madness, and that's when I was actually on here for 3 days.
So we both have serious radio backgrounds.
Mhm.
for
30 some odd years.
30
basically.
some odd years. Turns out we're literally from the same part of the country, within
100 miles.
Within 100 miles of each
Yep.
other. We grew up same sort of circumstance, same kind of things, same kind of experiences, and we kind of clicked that way because
Mhm.
I know how she's thinking. She knows how I'm thinking.
And I brought
Just
Bill
works out
out
really well.
of his shell a little bit.
Yeah, well, it's funny. I had not had a radio show co-host for 10 years at that.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
See, you learn something new every
Yeah, it had
day.
been. But I had gone through about 15 years prior to that of like several.
Hmm.
And you start grading them because some of them don't work out.
Yeah, you just don't
They just
click.
don't end up clicking. And
No.
that's kind of unfortunate. You're still a professional and you work hard to make the show as good as it can be.
And sometimes it's like pulling teeth.
Right.
Yeah, it's like,
It kind of is.
come on, give me something.
Yeah,
Come
and
on.
I hope we're not boring you with the mechanics of how you do this. But that's what we're talking about.
Mhm.
You have to understand a lot of things are going on at one time.
Yes.
When you're doing a radio show, a morning show, and you have to think on your feet almost constantly because somebody might yell "dead air" at you
Yeah,
at the drop of a hat.
and make you
Right.
paranoid.
Paranoid.
That's our new.
It's hysterical.
That's great.
Karen, you gotta love that one. Paranoid.
Thank you, Lori, for the congratulations. Gary said, good morning. We had many, many tornadoes just south of us. The Amish finished our fire pit yesterday. Yay, in the rain. Picks on Monday if it doesn't snow.
Y'all gonna jump in the fire pit if the tornado comes, or
It's fun to see. Oh, actually, Lori, you didn't really see us in action. You did, but you didn't.
yeah, kind of. You saw where the action happens.
Yeah, you saw the action where it happens. Yeah, and let me tell you what, the pollen, I agree with you. It's crazy. And it's like, I gotta do something real quick.
All right, we're coming up on Today in Music
Yep.
in about 40 seconds.
Yep.
So we're
I'll
gonna switch
have it.
gears for a second and do that for you guys. Give you guys a keyword. Be ready for it.
Because I have it. I
Oh,
think.
Jangle's up for grabs. Oh, here goes Billy Ocean.
Hang on here.
do 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 do.
I love you.
Your station for the killer hits. 102.5, The Shark. Billy Ocean, big finish there. Actually, the softest finish, but a very effective one. Indeed. There'll be sad songs. Phil and City in the morning, killer hits all day. It is 8:25. We've got a great weekend coming up weather-wise.
Yes, it's going to be sunny, warm today, 75 along the coast, 80 for the inland areas. Mostly cloudy tonight. Chance of showers moving in late, down to 50. Some clouds in the morning tomorrow, sunshine by the afternoon, a little cooler, 57 for the coast, 65 inland, and then Sunday looks beautiful, partly sunny, and 70.
And get this, 59 in Camden,
Woohoo!
60 in Hosky right now, and we've got 56 in Nags Head.
But
Yeah,
A Hosky is warmer than we are?
yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't know. Things
Global
flew
warming.
or hell froze over. Something
Global warming.
happened. Global warming. That's exactly what happened. Where's flip flop?
It is time for Today in Music. Let's do it.
2010, Sony Music announced the biggest recording deal in history, with the estate of Michael Jackson worth more than $200 million. The deal involved 10 album projects over 7 years, including one of previous unreleased material.
Wow.
Sony has sold about 31 million copies of Jackson's albums worldwide since his death in June of 2009. So that's like in a year.
Crazy.
That's nutso crazy. 2002, Yoko Ono unveiled a 7-foot bronze statue of John Lennon overlooking the check-in hall of Liverpool, John Lennon Airport. Right there when you get, in and out of the airport. There you
Sure,
go.
yeah.
The rebranding of the airport featured a sketch of Lennon's face with the words, "Above us only sky."
In the year 2000, Mick Jagger was ordered to increase his child support payments to Brazilian model Luciana Morad from $5,500 a month to $10,000 a
Oh, man.
month. He was asked to confirm that he was the father of her child by the court. So when Miss Morad was seeking a $10 million settlement, all that happened. She told the court her monthly expenses, $3,500 for a nanny, $2,500 to $3,000 for food, and $3,350 to rent her place in New York's Upper West Side. That's a lot of food.
Yeah, it is. Mick Jagger, he looked at the boys and says, we got a tour. We got a tour quick.
Yeah, again,
Yeah,
please
now.
push me on
You be out there.
Yeah, on the stage, please. In 2000, Sir Paul McCartney confirmed that he and former model Heather Mills had become, quote, an item.
Oh,
The two met after working on the same charity project. In 1999, relatives of Buddy Holly filed a suit against MCA Records for allegedly hoarding royalty payments. They forged contracts as well and illegally produced albums without the consent of the family.
mm-mm.
Doobie Brothers went number 1 on the singles chart with Black Water, was the group's first first of 2 number 1 hits back in 1975. And in 1955, Elvis Presley signed a management contract with Colonel Tom Parker.
Yes, indeed.
Parker had previously managed the Great Parker Pony Circus, with one of the acts being a troupe of dancing chickens. Hey, I have them on my phone.
I got to tell you, Colonel Parker struck gold when he met Elvis Presley.
Yeah, who was the one that didn't sign Elvis, instead went with Pat Boone?
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yep.
Gilbert. No, not
Somebody.
Gilbert. Godfrey.
Yeah,
Not Gilbert, but,
Arthur.
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 Yeah.
Arlo. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, music birthdays. Who's celebrating?
A bunch of people.
Okay.
Brett Michaels, lead singer from Poison, reality TV show person, has its own. Oh my God, look what the cat dragged in.
There you go.
61 today.
All right, Brett.
I can't think of the song. Yeah, that one. Yeah, Dee Snider, the guy with the curly blonde hair that was not a very attractive man. He's 69 today.
He sure is.
Sly Stone of Sly and the Family Stone, real name Sylvester Stewart, 81 today.
Wow. Mike Love with the Beach Boys, 83. And we got Phil Lesh, bass player for the Grateful Dead, 84 years old today. That is today in music. Now it's Bo time. Time
Yes,
to
it is.
qualify for a 2-piece chicken dinner from Bojangles by texting us the word.
Water, Water, as in Blackwater, the song by the Doobie
There
Brothers.
you go.
252-441-1025.
News and weather together coming up within 10 minutes of more killer hits next.
Okay. What was that? I wanna rock. And then what was the other one that they did? Hold on.
That wasn't Fight from the Right. That was the Beastie Boys. See, we're getting old, falling out of the back of our brains.
No.
That-
I wanna rock. I want to rock. That was
What
Twisted
the
Sister.
song, though?
I'm trying.
Parent, Twisted Sister.
Yeah, no, she got that part. The twist. Hold on. They were either hotter
What
or
was the
colder
Twisted-
than. Yes. Hold on, let me let it get. She wants to hear that. She hasn't heard that since high school.
Oh, you want to hear some Twisted Sister?
Wait, is that what you want to hear? I don't know. Hold on. What was
Lori,
the
have a great weekend too. Thanks again.
Twisted Sister songs? Hold on. We're not gonna take it. That's the one I was trying to think of that I couldn't think of. All right. Lori, have a great weekend. Michael, I'm gonna be in the morning show breakfast at the Jolly Roger restaurant. Yes.
Wait a minute. William Panties from Ace Hardware? That's not where I get my panties. Is that what he's insinuating?
I don't know. Publix and
Although
Cynthia.
they would be manly with
Something for her to eat. She's always hungry and tired. Just I am on it. No, G. Snyder. Oh, D. Snyder is Twisted Sister. Yes, correct. All right, but what haven't you heard since high school? That's what I'm lost on. I don't know what I don't know.
Paranoid.
Oh,
Black Sabbath?
Oh, okay. Paranoid. I gotcha.
Okay, so that's an old joke for you.
Okay.
I thought we came up with something new.
I thought so too.
Sorry.
Gosh.
We're not as good as we thought we were.
And there's that tickle again. Yeah, exactly. Yes, very old. And I am cold or hot and tired. That's pretty much me. And the weird thing is, even like when I had COVID, all I did was sleep. But I'm still drained. Hi Lisa. How's new job going? How's dad? She's up in Winchester. She's near Tracy now. She's in Winchester. Parents said very old. Yeah, it's very old. for paranoid. See, now I'm cold. That's why I have this on now.
It looks like a straight jacket, actually.
It should be. Yep, here. There we go. Now I'm on
The
straight
collar
jacket.
needs to be up a little bit higher.
Yeah. Ugh.
There you go.
Yeah. Well, this is the bottom. I haven't put it
Oh, I
on.
see.
I just have it like over my sleeve because here's the hood.
Howdy, Lisa Marie.
All right, so we have Foy looking for us. We have to look for Foy in the parade. We have to look for Victoria in the parade.
Yeah, and Charlie. in the
Good
stroller.
morning, Roddy. It has been a while. I
Oh,
haven't.
Rodney.
Victoria.
Dude.
I'm right with you.
Everybody wink and wave. Say, hey, Rodney.
Oh, Wink and Wave. See, Wink was my old radio station. Wink FM. So we would wink.
W-I-N-C.
We would wink and wave. Yep. Victoria, I'm right there with you. It's like the weirdest thing when I go home because I always take like an hour and a half to 2 hour nap. Some days it's longer. But I wake up and it's daylight for like a couple of hours. It's just crazy. It's crazy. The good news is because we're in the studio and we have the curtain, we can't see the windows. I don't know when the sun comes up normally. I can see like the brightness behind it, but we never really see when we drive to work, it's dark.
Yeah.
Now in June, it'll start to be getting a little lighter.
Just as we pull up.
Mm-hmm.
There'll be so a few mornings.
Yep.
Well, I can hear like 4:25, 4:30. I don't think it ever comes up that.
No, see, I don't
think
get here
for
until
a few
closer to
days.
5:30.
It's 5 o'clock-ish.
Yep.
Isn't it?
Something like that. I am going to start coming into work a little later. We've talked about that. That's what it was. Exactly that.
All right. You know what I'm going to throw out here? There's a sort of a need we have for some new blood in our Forgotten 45 segment. We thought
Yes.
maybe we would throw it out to you guys to give us a few ideas. And we've got a list.
Twisted Sister. Just kidding.
We've got a list that we can draw from, but I think there's got to be some other ones.
There's some
Out
that
there
we're forgetting.
They would, I pick ones that mean something to me that I think, oh, this will be great, but maybe I'm not exactly right. So when you have to do 200 different Forgotten 45s a year,
Yeah, it's
the
hard
list
to
starts dwindling down, and I don't like to repeat very often.
see that there's a lot of the like 60s type of songs that you pick that I'm like,
That's
I
right.
never heard it.
That's right.
But I'm sure there's a lot that we could probably touch on that we haven't.
Yeah, I was trying to think of a few more 80s. You know, we do a lot of 70s and a lot of like 60s.
Please come to Boston.
Dave,
I remember that song.
Dave, please. Dave somebody. Dave, no, who? Don't know
It
why.
wasn't Dave Mason. I don't think.
No, Dave Mason's feeling all right.
Yeah,
Um,
not David Essex.
no,
He
he
did
rocked
Rock
on.
On. Him, and by the way, Michael Damian, remember him that redid
Yeah.
that song? He is back on The Young and the Restless again as Danny.
Does anybody remember when Michael Damian played River Spree in Elizabeth City? Any of
David
you guys,
Gates?
were you guys there?
Parents said David Gates.
I might be. Hold on.
Maybe. It's a marathon weekend starting at Norfolk Fire Union Hall for corned beef and cabbage, Ocean View Parade, which I'm on the float, lawn disorderly
Dave
Bob.
Loggins.
David, like
Dave.
as in Loggins and Messina. No,
No, Kenny Loggins and Jim Messina, but
Kenny Dave. Okay,
Dave Loggins.
I was thinking Loggins and Messina, but
Totally
yeah.
different Loggins.
All right, so you've got a very busy weekend, Mike. The Law and Disorderly Club. I remember that from last year. You sent me pictures of that, I do believe. Oh, that's what I wanted to show you guys. Speaking of picture, hold on. I got to do this real quick because I'm proud. Hold on.
Oh wow, this is a Friday song.
We don't have the rights to the song. I'm not going to yell at us.
Y'all can hear.
Dave Loggins, yeah.
Oh, that's right. Rain the Jill Mike Harris.
All right, so ready, set, hold on. Ready, set. Keep on going. Come on. Load. Look at that face.
He looks camouflaged there
She-
a little bit.
She
Look closely.
she is a German short-haired pointer.
Oh wow.
So she is technically a hunting dog. So she
You
has
know
to
what it
blend in.
costs to have those dogs trained to hunt? $4,000 to $6,000.
Bank, not including the price of the dog.
Yeah,
Bank.
I was just real. Yacht rock music.
Yacht rock.
All right, Rodney. You know, maybe we'll pull some of those out of our hat. That's a good idea.
Yacht rock. Is that what he said?
You did, yacht rock.
How about yacht rock music rock? Yacht rock. Hi, Tracy. Oh my goodness. Yeah, what in that her name is Laney. Laney, by the way. That's my grand dog.
Laney.
She's gonna be bigger though. But the thing is she's still smaller than my little grand dog, which my little grand dog, she's probably around 30 pounds. She's not very big. Daisy Dew. I call her Daisy Dew.
Right on.
Daisy Dew is the queen of the kingdom though. She rules the roost. I also have Charlie as my grand dog, but he's kind of timid and shy and lets Daisy do whatever Daisy wants to do. Well, I have this feeling Miss Laney is going to try to let Miss Daisy know when she gets a little bigger that she's going to rule the roost. But I don't think little Miss Daisy's going to take that. It's so funny how dogs, like they have the alpha order.
Mm-hmm.
And like they always say the alpha male, but no, Daisy's the alpha male, even though she's a girl. She's the one that's in charge, and she tells you what's going to happen and when it's going to happen. So, all right.
All right, so let's see. Michael, he's pitched in on what he's doing for the weekend.
He's doing the Law and Disorderly Club.
Okay.
I remember that from last year or the year before. I guess it was last
The
year.
Law and Disorderly Club.
Yeah, I remember them showing me the. He sent a picture of the float.
Okay.
I think that's what made me think. Oh,
Yeah.
picture. That's why.
Well, we are really looking forward to Sunday. It's one of our fun times.
I'm
all
going
year
to
long.
I'm going to show them a picture of what we will be in,
Okay, there you
just
go.
so they can look for it.
All right,
If I can find it.
perfect.
Hold on. Gotta go back
All right.
15
Did we
years.
clean out all the corned beef sandwiches that Lori brought in?
I ate the
yesterday?
last one yesterday. I ate the last one this morning.
Oh, so they're gone.
I think they're gone.
Wow.
I only
I'm
saw-
hungry. All right.
Well, we had oh, shoot right there. Hold on. Forward. I'm trying here. Hold on.
All
Messenger.
right. We'll have it up there in a minute.
Chats. I will have it there. I
You won't be
promise.
able to miss this.
So yeah, no, I think there was only one left, and I looked in the refrigerator. I was like, thank you, because I brought clam chowder, except it has better wheels on it now. It looks better. I brought a can of clam chowder for like food today, and I did not want that.
Right.
So I was so happy when I opened up the refrigerator and saw a sandwich. I
Damn it.
was like, a sandwich. All right, so we're gonna be driving this, except it has better wheels on it now. It looks better, and it's gonna be decorated for St. Patty's Day also. But this
Okay.
is what Bill and I will be in. We'll be in the back.
That's right. So in the front, I think it'll be Mrs. Thomas.
I
is
think
coming,
Mrs. Thomas and Mr. D.
And Mr. D's
Yep.
driving,
Mr. D is gonna be driving. Mrs. Thomas is gonna be in the.
which is
The
pretty
passenger
good. I
side.
think Mrs. Thomas would do too well. It's a manual.
Oh yeah, it is. It's
Yeah.
3-speed. 3 on the floor.
There you go.
All right. Love
Gary.
to all my morning show peeps,
Have a great weekend, everybody.
and more than likely working Sunday.
Victoria, looking forward to seeing you and Charlie. That's for
Yes.
Sure. And
Mrs.
everybody else that's coming. make sure you yell at us. There's
Nice.
gonna be a lot of people, especially in that one area where there's just a ton of people.
Where the
And kids going
stands.
nuts.
Uh-huh.
Yell loudly
Uh-huh.
so we won't miss you. Okay.
Exactly.
Let's see.
We will definitely let you know.
All
Or
right.
you'll see us. I think that's it.
It is. All right. We're gonna go raid the fridge.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see if there's
Call it
another one.
lunchtime.
I'm curious if there's one in there that's like hiding.
Oh, good, Victoria.
Oh, good. His eyes are better. Good. All right.
Kathy, feel better.
Oh, yes. Everybody that was here, because I'm gonna miss everybody. I'm like not get
Rodney,
everybody.
rock on, buddy.
Rodney, Wendy, Mike, Victoria, Perrin, Jerry, Chris, Lori, Lisa. I don't even remember them all.
Happy anniversary.
Okay,
Happy
until next time.
anniversary,
Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary.